Pickaxe.
So at work this past week, I had to go in to coordinate a team lunch for my whole team. Totally normal. We ordered Pizza Luce, local chain here in Minneapolis. It's very popular, extremely good. And I get a text. I'm going to show you guys these texts because I can't.
I'm really scared. Okay.
I receive a text from someone, my delivery driver.
I want to see.
Comes up.
Juniper is just hogging the phone and their mouth is falling open.
Agog.
So my phone said,
Now who's hogging the phone with an agog
Hey,
mouth?
Errol, let me see.
So Noelle, tell them what you're seeing.
Whoa.
Noelle is leagues less excited about it than me and Errol
This is
were.
my version of agog. So it says, sometimes on an iPhone, it will say like maybe, and then like the name that they mention they are in the text messages, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this says maybe Grandpa Bacon. And Grandpa Bacon says, I'll be at your location momentarily. And then after that, he now has a user picture. And he's like a
Very enthusiastic.
he's like a handsome old bald man with a beard and sunglasses.
And
it's like
his mouth is open in like a joyous smile.
Yeah, and he is, taking like an old man selfie.
Mhm.
And then these two next texts, one of them is an emoji of pizza, and then the emoji of the woman like blowing air.
I need to see it again.
And then the third one is pizza again and a car and the woman blowing air again.
I think that it's
Bring it back to me.
Wait, yeah, because
I'm thinking that the blowing air must
That's
be
a
the fart
fart.
emoji.
Yeah,
that's
but
a
it's
fart.
changed.
Yeah.
What? No, I've not seen this emoji.
It's a
I've
woman
seen it.
blowing
Okay,
air.
but the woman
it's
is-
like a wind spirit.
She's a wind woman. She's white. She's entirely
Right.
her
It's
hair.
like the Ventus,
wait,
yeah.
I didn't see a woman.
No, I didn't notice it at first because she kind of blends into
Guys,
the.
I only saw air. I saw a fart emoji and
that's how
nothing
she
else.
wants it.
It's
dude.
Right.
the known folkloric figure,
Yeah.
Grandpa Bacon, who is always accompanied by Mistress Wind.
Yeah. It's so, okay.
The spirit of all wind.
And why is he maybe Grandpa Bacon? This is something I'd love to know.
Okay. So here's the wild thing is like I had gone up to our receptionist to be like, hey, just so you know, I've got a bunch of pizzas coming.
Mhm.
And she was like, oh, we have another order from Pizza Luce coming at the same time. Wild. So there were two different delivery drivers. I just happened to get Grandpa Bacon.
Yeah.
You're so lucky.
And
really
Grandpa
lucky.
Bacon, he arrives and he has his big stack of pizza boxes and he says, where should I put these? And I go, oh, you know what? Just like come up to the conference room with me.
Does he look like?
Does he look like
Does
the
he
Looks
look
like
like the
his picture. Looks like his picture.
The picture that inexplicably appeared on your,
Yeah.
on your phone.
So the conference room is up on the 5th floor. And in my building, it's like an old historic building. And so to get to the 5th floor, you have to take 2 separate elevators.
Mhm.
So just keep in mind
So
that
you have a lot of time alone with Grandpa
yeah,
Bacon.
the following interactions all happen while I am trapped alone in an elevator with Grandpa
Oh
Bacon.
my god, Kat.
And the spirit of the wind.
Yeah. Who
so-
follows him wherever he goes.
I get into the elevator, normal small talk. I say, wow, the weather is just so gorgeous, isn't it? And he
Uh-huh.
goes, yeah, it really is. I've been in a deep, dark depression for the last 4 months.
Yeah.
I've been in the dark night of my soul. He keeps using the phrase, is the dark night of my soul.
Oh,
Grandpa Bacon.
And he tells me,
Oh.
and I say, oh.
Oh, no.
And then he proceeds to tell me about how his girlfriend broke up with him.
Grandpa Bacon.
And he's been so miserable. And he's like, it's been the dark night of my soul. I had to like do some serious like meditation and reflection. And I found God. I found God because I've been so depressed.
Oh my God.
And I've been doing like some manifestation. Again, we're at about floor 3 of this elevator.
He's gonna have to.
my
He's gonna have to quit eating
God.
that bacon if he's really gonna try to find God.
So he's like, I started doing like manifestation exercises about like I hope to get my ex to come back to me. And then one day, and we hit floor 4 and we get out of the first elevator. He says, and one day I get a text out of the blue. And I go, oh, your ex? And he goes, not the ex who broke up with me. My ex from 3 years ago. And then,
my God.
And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then we're getting into another elevator. And he says, yeah, she just texted me out of the blue, like, should you meet up? And this elevator is much slower than the last elevator. I'm stuck in it for a long time. And so he's like, yeah. And so I've gotten this text from my ex from 3 years ago. And she's like, do you want to meet up? And we get to a cafe and we lock eyes and we both start crying immediately. And the waitress at the cafe said, you two are the happiest couple I've ever seen.
I love to see a happy couple sobbing in my restaurant.
I'm like, oh wow, that's amazing. We finally get to the conference room. He starts unloading the pizza boxes, and he's like, yeah, so it's like it's just so amazing, like how like I've found God, and now I'm like in this relationship, and it's like the 3 years we spent apart, never even happened.
It's the dawn light of his life.
And he keeps being like, and I was in the dark night of my soul.
No.
He uses that phrase, I swear to God, a dozen times in this. I cannot emphasize enough how this is all happening in the space of time it takes to bring pizzas up 2 elevators and into a conference room.
Like, how do these people find you? I listen to your stories and I'm just like, nothing ever happens to me.
I don't know. So finally he unloads his pizza box and he says, so you know how I come up as Grandpa Bacon on the front?
Finally,
I said, yeah.
Major payoff.
I was like, yeah, I noticed that. That's really fun. That's really funny. He says,
hey, it's me, Grandpa Bacon. I bet you didn't expect to see me here, and I bet you didn't expect my voice to sound like this. And neither did I, but guess what, kids? I hacked this here episode of Legend Lock, and I'm holding it hostage until this intro ends. It turns out there's no way, no how to explain the story of Grandpa Bacon without doxing my ass and violating my grandpa privacy. Grandpa Privacy is my best friend's name, by the way. Anyway, sounds like they're done talking now, so I'll continue on my grandpa journey. Grandpa Journey is my other best friend. Before I met him, it was the dark night of my soul. Grandpa Bacon out!
So anyway, speaking of the dark night of my soul, let's play Blades in the Dark.
Blades in the dark night of my soul.
Yes.
The dark blades of my night. Hello, my name is Grandpa Bacon, and I am your GM.
Oh, hi, my name is Auntie Poultry, and I play Pepper.
Hi, my name is Baby Pastrami.
Cute.
And I play Valerian, and my soul is...
Is it funnier if you say dark or light?
It is... wet.
Oh.
Okay.
The wet night of my soul.
It's the wet night of my soul.
Or like the wet night of my hole.
I'm a baby.
Sorry.
Wow.
That's my bad.
Yeah, it is.
Get it together,
It is your
Auntie.
fucking bad,
They're literally a minor.
Sorry. They're literally a cured meat.
Hello, everybody. I'm Uncle Prosciutto.
Nice.
And I play Friedrich Weiss.
All right, so last time, Pepper mysteriously disappeared off on her own Pepper business. Friedrich had a little bit of a freak out about it.
This is really normal.
In the meantime, she's not with you guys. Who is with you now? Well, that would be a little cutie pie named Bingo. Bingo. And Bingo's just the cutest little guy, just a tiny little tabletop deer. And he's just so sweet and cute. And he's having some problems.
Having a really hard time.
He's having a really hard time.
Not Bingo.
So he sought you guys out because he needs to fake his death.
Yeah, I mean, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, and he knows that you guys have a bad reputation.
But we don't give a damn about our bad reputation.
Yes!
And then the train landed in its next stop, the Orion Ocean. And the Orion Ocean is space, the final frontier. You guys are on a space station called Outaways. and you guys started looking around. There's a presence of an imperial audit happening. And as you guys talked to some people, you learned that this system used to be called Aphitrea. So there's some parallels here to a world you've previously been in. During the course of your investigation, of course, best way to investigate anything is to just get so high on an opium allegory.
Well, Bingo just really wanted to go to the pleasure district.
Bingo wanted to go to the fucking pleasure district, and to the pleasure district we went.
You went, and Bingo...
And pleasure we had.
Yeah, well, Friedrich and Valerian did, because Bingo coerced, or gently, did not take a lot of coercing.
No.
Coerced,
Gently guided
them.
Politely suggested
They get stoned off their asses on space drugs, and they had a beautiful heart-to-heart.
That's what I would call it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bingo, the cute little tip-top cute little Bingo, transformed into a rockin' hot twink.
Yeah, baby!
Fucking
Because
also named Bingo.
Also named Bingo.
Because Bingo is some type of a shaped shift turd.
Shit. Oh my god. That's what they called Bingo on the playground.
Yeah, they were like, what are you, a shapeshift turd?
Got his ass.
While Bingo left Valerian and Friedrich to be high,
Whatever they were doing,
Bingo secured a job for you guys, delivering a data packet to the rebels/pirates on the nearby moon. And that is where we are now.
And yeah, there's no reason that Friedrich would know who you are. Yep, okay, got it.
Yeah, Bingo is back to being a little deer when he came in. And his intention with getting you guys high is that, like, even if you thought you saw something, you, like, wouldn't
Okay, got it.
really believe it.
He's so smart. He's such a good boy.
We're coming off of our high then. We're not still.
Yes, yeah. And Bingo has, like, ordered us all tea. And Bingo's teacup is, like, the tiniest little cup you ever saw. And he's, like, taking little licks up from it like a cat. And he, like, leans down to do that. And then he, like, looks up at you with his little babushka.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
His little babushka thing around his face, his handkerchief. And he says,
I'm glad you guys are feeling better.
Hey, Bingo. I came to with this guy, and you were gone. You abandoned us.
I was going, and I have more stuff.
You are a bad high friend. You do not leave when you are sobering for your friends who are getting high. You can't just abandon them like us. Also, I have this weird feeling like you're hiding something to me.
Bingo's eyes get really, really huge and, like, fill with tears.
Bingo, no.
There's no need to be so cruel to Bingo.
Bingo, if you get cute like that, I will eat you.
And Bingo says,
Well, I really thought the bartender was so trustworthy, and so I made him swear to take care of you. I never would have left if he wasn't trustworthy.
Bingo, it's fine. We're two adult men.
Bingo.
We don't need you to look after us.
Bingo, you're lying to me.
What do you mean?
You are lying to me, Bingo. Did you know I don't like when people lie to me, Bingo?
Well, I don't know. I really thought
Don't dig yourself
leave him alone.
into the hole any deeper than you are
I
already.
thought it was important. Look, I got codes.
Ignore him, Bingo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Valerian.
So you admit you're lying.
I just don't want to die. And I knew that it was the only way to get the codes.
And I look over at Valerian and I say, well, I hope you're happy.
Oh, Valerian has a look on his face like he sees Bingo in a very different light now. He knows Bingo is good. he's like
level.
Yeah, he's like, this bitch is not fucking around with me. And he just looks at Bingo like he knows that Bingo knows, and yeah.
Bingo does not react to that or acknowledge that in any way.
Yeah, and he would
Bingo's
expect
eyes are
nothing
like
less.
little downwards facing U's, and there's little tears coming out of his eyes. He's silently weeping.
Valerian.
And he takes a sad lick of his teeth.
Valerian says, Bingo, I don't think I want to eat you anymore.
Well, if you're done bullying Bingo, maybe we can look at the codes.
It looks like a small hard drive, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo, what significance does this have? How should we use it?
Well, I got permission from one of the rebels so that we can deliver it to the hero. The hero Audris is a pirate in this world. You might have known him as like Adrastus or Adrastia or like something like that. They are usually around
Okay.
in every world we go to. And so usually there's big, important mementos that tend to be around these certain people.
Well, that's convenient.
Is that true, Kat? I'm just inferring that.
I think, yeah, because he's usually at the center of things.
Yeah.
So there's a higher than likely chance that there
Mhm.
will be something important around him.
Mm-hmm. And Bingo's looking for like hot ticket items.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo's not looking for regular mementos.
Yeah.
Fuck, okay.
And I think Olympia was over by him too, and she's like some kind of big, bad empire person.
And I look over at Valerian and I say, do you think Adrastus will remember us?
Oh, I don't think that he will have any memory after we cleared our names in the quantum cabinet map of forgetting.
Is it really that simple?
Well, I wouldn't say that it is simple, but I think that we're more or less in the clear. If he remembers us, I would imagine it's vague, nothing, vague ideas.
The other thing is, everybody's eyes are always on the hero and the princess, and so if we fake my death there, everyone will know.
Oh, well.
Too true, Bingo. Do you know how we might get to this address?
I mean, that's one of the things that I need you guys for, I guess. He's on a moon, far away.
And you believe that we have space traveling capabilities, the two of us.
Well, the planet clearly had ships.
Bingo looks down and says,
Well, I don't know, you have opposable thumbs.
And I look over at Valerian and I say, yes, and yet you're so intimidated by Bingo.
Oh, Friedrich, if you had any level of self-preservation, you would be intimidated by Bingo, too.
Friedrich kind of, like, cracks up a little.
Okay, so Bingo, you want us to get ship to go to the moon somehow, yes?
Yeah. Wow, it sounds so magical when you put it like that.
It's because it is very fanciful, magical thing you're asking us to do.
I'm sure it'll be no problem. There's plenty of ships on this planet. We just need to find out which one is heading towards Audris and gain passage.
Yes, so simple.
Well, everything's sort of simple if you look as cute as me.
I bet that's true for you, Bingo. I bet you've learned that lesson very well, haven't you, Bingo?
Bingo gives you a little wink.
Yes, I see that. I see that, Bingo.
And Friedrich actually looks a little disconcerted.
Let's go.
Your next goal here is to figure out how you're going to get this data packet to these rebels.
Okay, so we need to do some information gathering, I'm thinking, right?
Yeah. Who wants to do it? Who wants to do a gather information roll?
Okay, well, so we need to get a ship. I guess I'll just use Sway, I guess, because that's my highest. I'm just going to look for somebody who I can get information on, like, where we would even procure a ticket, what it would cost, what the situation is, like, politically. Do people go to the moon? Is that normal? I don't know.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Hey!
Yes, King.
Okay, so now that you are fully sobered up, the three of you return to the docks. Just to remind you, the train, currently disguised as a spaceship, is in port here. There are Imperial ships that are also currently docked here, as well as many other non-Empire ships of all various shapes and sizes. Valerian, you take a survey of this dock and you see the very official-looking Imperial soldiers in their uniforms with their guns, and you immediately know, from being the head of many Imperial soldiers with the magical equivalent in your world of guns, those are not the people you want to ask.
No.
You want to make sure you do not get even close to them when you are asking about this. Instead, you go ahead and you find there's a couple of people who are sitting on one of the docks drinking. And they are passing back and forth a bottle of opaque purple liquid. One of them is a blue pug-nosed person with large bat-like ears. And the other one is a scaly orange person with a snake-like forked tongue that flicks out and just sort of laps from the bottle every time it's passed back to them. They have sitting between them a little droid that it has like a compartment open on the top when the compartment has ice in it. And they just kind of keep putting their bottle back into the droid's ice compartment. So they look up as you approach, and the snake person flicks his tongue out and he goes, "Hey, one of the out-of-towners. What can I help you with, sir?"
Hello, gentlemen. I'm wondering if you would know how someone from out of town might go about procuring passage to a celestial body nearby.
What are you looking for? The planet? Well, there's plenty of passage down to the planet if you just want to catch a ride on one of the ferries.
I'm thinking more of a smaller orbiting object.
Why are you being fucking weird about calling it the moon?
I didn't know if it was cool. I'm from out of town. There's skies everywhere. I'm not about to say the word moon.
The bat-eared guy just starts. This guy doesn't know what a moon is.
Where I come from, moons are no joke. Don't be laughing at me, Batman.
I'm sure this guy comes from a place where they don't have moons. Or maybe they got a lot of moons and he's winking at him. And then the snake-like person goes, "Ah, yeah." He comes from a place where moons are a big deal.
Valerian holds a completely straight face and does not give them any reaction. Because, frankly, there were a lot of moons.
Moons were a big deal.
They were a big fucking deal, dude.
So after they kind of had their jokes, the snake person, he says, "No one goes to the moon, but that's where the, pirates are supposed to be hanging out. So if you be going that way, well, you don't want somebody to tell the wrong person that."
Why do you think I was being obfuscating about the moon? You're laughing at me. Come now.
Well, we could take you to the moon. And they're eyeing each other as they say this. And he says, "Oh yeah, we could load you up here on the Jack's Bad Eye." And he slaps the concourse bridge that they're sitting on, and there's like a rattle that goes all the way over to their ship, which looks like it might fall apart at any second.
Now, Kat, are they lying to me?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
They are 100% lying to you.
Okay.
They will not take you to the moon. But as they're saying that, you hear the click clack of someone wearing heeled boots coming up behind you, and someone says, "What the hell are you doing talking to those two? They're about to fucking slit your throat. Get the hell out of here." And a woman leans past you towards these two people and says, "You two need to get a lot drunker before you get better at lying. Otherwise, I might think that you're about to do something stupid." You look at this woman, and she is so tall and buff. She is.
I love to hear about a tall buff woman
love
that
to
Kat
hear
has
it.
invented in her mind palace.
Tell me, Kat.
So she's a very tall woman with golden brown skin and straight black hair that's cut into like a long, severe bob. And she's wearing aqua colored lipstick, and she has a smear of gold face paint across her black
Jesus.
eyes.
Oh my God.
And she is wearing a tall, like thigh-high black boots, a cropped teal, like leather jacket, no shirt underneath, rockin' abs, great pecs, tits out.
Valerian lets out a sub-audible little, cat whimper. But he keeps a straight face.
And she, straightens up and turns towards you, and she holds out her hand and says, "Tria Neferhotep, best pilot in this station or any other. And if you're looking to go to the..."
Valerian gives a side eye to those fucking guys, dude. Anyways, continue.
And she says, "I'm your gal. Assuming you can pay me a fair fee for the trouble."
What would your idea of a fair fee be? I'm Valerian, by the way.
Valerian. Huh. Haven't heard a name like that before, but that's what I like about Outaways. Well, how many credits do you got?
Is that like our mixed coinage?
Or our regular coin.
That is the coinage of this world.
And we don't have any?
Yeah, we
have
don't
none.
have shit.
Okay, Valerian says, I am not in possession of any, but I am in a position to be in possession of a great many.
Uh-huh. I don't normally take on passengers for the position to be in possession. But what? You got anything you can give me in trade? Bingo, where are you?
I think at least what Bingo would want to be doing is like just kind of pretending we don't know Valerian, at least for now, and like walking around, checking stuff out, seeing what's up with the docks.
Yeah.
I just would like, so I got a little backpack as part of my outfit, a little sci-fi backpack, and I think it has 2 retractable straps that become a tote bag, and so you can wear Bingo like a tote bag.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
All right, I'm wearing Bingo like a tote bag.
Okay. Valerian, when she asks if he has anything else, Valerian says, you know what? Follow me. And he goes over to where Bingo and Friedrich are kind of milling about. And he says, I can give you this tiny, weird talking deer.
Excuse me.
I will sell him to you.
We're not selling Bingo.
Yes, we are for passage to the...
Why would she even want Bingo?
Why wouldn't she? Look at him.
Bingo looks up at the woman with huge eyes.
And Friedrich clocks that the woman is not wearing a shirt and has to avert his eyes.
What do you think? Bingo, say something to the nice lady.
Are you nice?
She grins very big and she has white, straight teeth. And she says, oh, aren't you the sweetest thing? No, I'm not.
Yeah, but you want him, right?
We don't need to sell Bingo. Why don't we, what about the data packet?
Data packet?
That's not for her.
Yeah, maybe she wants it. I don't know.
Let me see this data packet.
Bingo, produce the packet.
Don't have to be so rude.
Bingo, do you want to be sold instead to the lady?
We're not selling Bingo.
Whatever wants to be sold. Bingo, do you like to be sold?
Yeah, I like that. That's okay.
All right, we will sell Bingo. Keep the data packet. Is that
Bingo?
I don't want the little guy. He's
God damn
Oh.
cute, but I can't. I can't deal with feeding another creature.
I ruffle around in the Bingo bag and I get the data packet.
Something tells me Bingo would be able to feed himself.
She takes a look at the data packet and she pulls a cord out of her like forearm and plugs it into the data packet, the little hard drive. And after a second, she goes, oh,
Maybe you can make a copy?
you bet I can. And this, yeah. All right, y'all. Hop on in. Let's go.
All right, well, I really wanted to sell Bingo, but I guess this works.
And Friedrich shoots you a dirty look.
Do you three even know what you have here? And she sort of shakes the data packet at you guys.
Frankly, no, and it is of no consequence to me.
I'd love to hear about it.
Bingo looks really mournful. Bingo's regretting ever bringing you guys in.
She grins again and she says, now these codes will get you past any Imperial ship. Frankly, you are walking around with a treasure trove. Just my day. Picking up rubes. Always my favorite. Let's go. Come on. She heads across the docks towards a huge freighter. It looks like the space equivalent of a garbage truck.
And I say to Bingo as we're following along, Bingo, if we have access to Imperial ships, maybe we should change course. I mean, if we could get at the Empire's stockpile of treasures, I mean, there's no knowing what we might have access to.
You are assuming that the Empire is keeping the treasures and not destroying them.
I was talking to Bingo.
Okay, well, I am talking to you.
Well, Bingo seems to...
Please don't fight.
Bingo,
Oh,
you don't
please
care.
Don't
Bingo,
fight.
don't pretend you care about the fighting.
I don't want you to fight.
You don't give a shit.
I've had enough of you. Bingo, I'd like your opinion.
Well, I think
He looks very apologetic and looks down, and his little eyes are a little used, and he says,
Mr. Valerian is right.
Oh, Bingo, I hate to hear you say that.
If they're an empire worth their salt, they will never keep those objects. They will destroy them to prevent resurgence of loyalty to past regimes.
Even valuable things.
No, they're only valuable because the empire says they're valuable.
I see.
And we need things that have lots of memories, because it's really good for the train.
Yes.
And the only people who'll have things like that would be fighting the Empire. So we better get on our way, huh, guys?
I suppose so.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's a mid-roll. Hello, welcome to the mid-roll. Happy summer. It's officially summer now. So as is tradition with the summer, we've got our Legend Lark summer sale happening. That's right. If you have been eyeing any of the beautiful merch we have in our store, now is the time to get it. We have got 10 to 15% off of all items in our store. We're going to keep that going through September 30th. We got started a little bit late this year, so we're going to let it run a little bit late. So you've got the next couple months to get the hottest merch in town. We have got prints. We've got a sticker sheet of our sweet little Larko icon, our new little Larko birds. We've got a saddle stitch notebook that is absolutely beautiful. Let's see, we've got patches, a little Darius iron-on patch. We've got more stickers. We've got t-shirts. We've got lots of stuff. So if you are interested in any of that stuff, if you are ready to get your hot little hands on some sweet little merch, head on over to legendlark.store or do what I just did and Google Legend Lark Store, and that'll take you there as well. I should know what our store URL is, but I don't. I don't have an excuse. I've got ADHD. It's hard to remember things. I don't know, man. Anyway, enough about my deficiencies. Let's talk about the epic highs instead of our new Patreon patrons. Thank you so much to those of you who donate to keep the lights on here at Legend Lark HQ. You guys are the best, and we love each and every single one of you, and I am descending on the wings of an angel to every single Patreon patron every single night, and I'm giving him a little kiss on the forehead, and that helps them have good dreams and restorative sleep. So if you want good dreams and restorative sleep, don't take melatonin, subscribe to our Patreon. So I want to thank so much to our newest Patreon patrons. That's going to be Kelsey/Elarian, Steph Jude, and Robbie. Thank you guys so much for donating. Just get ready for the best sleep of your life as I descend on the wings of an angel and give you a little kiss on the forehead every single night for the duration of your subscription to our Patreon. Thank you so much. I love you all. You know who else I love? I love people who comment on our Spotify. It really helps us out. It helps us get into those algorithms that dictate what people see on Spotify. So if you have left us a comment on Spotify, thank you so much. I love you too. I am hovering above your bed on the wings of a horrible bat, and I am fighting away the demons if you've left us a comment on Spotify. It's not quite as good and restorative of sleep as our Patreon patrons get, but it's still pretty good. I'm hovering there on my bat wings, fighting off your sleep paralysis demons. That's what you get when you comment on our Spotify page. So I would like to respond to one of our beautiful Spotify commenters, and that's going to be Raya Allison, who comments, "What the hell? I'm finally caught up, and now I have to wait for Lark episodes? Question mark, question mark, question mark." I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Raya. If you haven't already, go back and listen to our D&D campaign. It took a long time, and it was really good. And if you haven't gone to our YouTube and checked out Riverdale Roulette, go there and enjoy us trying to piece together the plot of the hit CW show Riverdale by watching it entirely out of order. So that's also a lot of fun. So if you've caught up with Never Nowhere and you're looking for more Larks content, we do have more Larks content out there. You can also do a little bit of a scavenger hunt because we've guested on some other podcasts. We've done some stuff with networks that we used to be on. There's lots of Larks content just floating free out there on the internet, unindexed, and you should be able to find it if you look hard enough. To find a lot of it, you could even go to our social media pages. Ooh, what a smooth transition. Oh, so smooth. Okay. So our plugs for social media, you can find us on Tumblr, on Blue Sky, on Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, YouTube, and all of those places. We are Legend Lark Pod. There's also a fan-run Discord. You can find the link to that on our website. They're super chill over there. They're a great time. Have fun. Share all of your conspiracy theories about the campaign. I love to read those. They bring me great joy. I will confirm or deny nothing, but I might respond to your theory with a little winky emoji. And I won't ever disclose what those winky emojis mean, but I'm leaving them.
Starting or growing your own business can be intimidating and lonely at times. Your to-do list may feel endless with new tasks, and lists can easily begin to overrun your life. So finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything as a built-in business partner can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Gymshark, Rare Beauty, and Heinz, to brands just getting started. Shopify has hundreds of ready-to-use templates that can help you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand's style. And you can tackle all the important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. No need to save multiple websites or try to figure out what platform is hosting the tool that you need. And if people haven't heard about your brand, you can get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you, with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns to reach customers wherever they're scrolling or strolling. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/realm. Go to shopify.com/realm. That's shopify.com/realm.
Queen Carvania stood haloed by the morning sun. An army hung on her every word.
My champions, I have sold my chariot on Carvana. 'Twas a lovely SUV, an inexplicably queenly offer. They're even coming to the castle to collect it. Tonight, we feast! An offer you can feast on. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Finally, a message to Chantel. Chantel, don't let the snakes in. Don't do it. Their forked tongues may hiss beautiful lies, but they are just that. Lies. Share nothing with them. The code word is duck roll. Woo! The sleeper agent is active. Go! Tria turns back to you guys as she reaches the end of her dock and the airlock to her ship, and she pats it twice, and you hear a sort of suspicious groaning as she does, and she says, "Come on board. Trust me, the big worm she is, more than she looks."
And Friedrich looks around like he's looking for the big worm.
Does she look like a worm cat?
The big worm?
Yeah.
The ship?
The ship it looks like a garbage truck.
This is what? Do you know? Have you seen a worm before?
This looks like a piece of junk.
And Tria winks at you, Bingo. Yeah, she sure does, doesn't she?
Oh.
Come on.
I'll enter the worm. Where's its mouth? I'll climb right in.
Friedrich, put the data back in my backpack and put me down.
All right. And I do so. And Bingo sprints for the big worm.
Bingo, not before me! Valerian runs after you.
You guys get in through the airlock, and Tria goes in behind you, and she gets into the pilot seat. It is cavernous inside, but you do get the sense when you go in there that the ship was bigger on the outside. Like when you go in, you can kind of feel like the space inside is significantly smaller than the space outside.
So
the
there's
ship.
storage perhaps in the ship?
Where's the rest of it?
Smaller on the inside. That's scientifically impossible.
That's scientifically impossible. Usually things are bigger on the inside.
I know.
That makes sense.
That's
Makes no damn sense.
So I think it is time for you guys to make your engagement roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're getting engaged?
Yeah,
Yep.
oh my god.
We're getting
Well,
engaged,
we'll
everyone.
see.
This is so
see.
sudden. I wasn't prepared.
We'll see.
Yeah, you'll see how engaged you get. So, what type of plan do you have? What kind of detail are you doing?
I mean, our plan is basically to pose as rebel allies.
Yeah.
Your detail is that you have this data packet to get in with it.
Yes.
So I would say this is probably a deception.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we
I guess
tend.
so, yeah.
Which
tend
we, I
towards
believe,
that.
get an extra
Yeah.
D for.
Yeah.
Because we're
Yes, you get-
deception boys.
Extra D for a deception. Okay, excellent. Operation particularly bold or daring. Yes, you'll get an extra D for that. Plus you get 1D for sheer luck. Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability in the target or hit them where they're weakest? No. Is the target strongest against this approach? No. Do you have any friends or contacts? No. Any enemies or rivals? No. Any other elements? No. Okay, so that is going to be 3D.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. I'm gonna
Dream
roll.
drop distance.
Sorry about that, you guys. I apologize for what I just did.
It was good.
Thanks. Hey, thanks for that.
All right, your highest is a 5, so that's actually pretty good. All right, so last part of the engagement roll. Please pick a card, any card.
Ooh, who gets to do it?
Yeah, Noelle can pick it.
Let Noelle pick it because she sounded like Bingo just now, and that means that
Boingo.
she needs to be picking it.
4 of Cups.
4 of Cups. Okay, interesting. So 4 of Cups, that is about apathy and contemplation, feeling disconnected from things.
Feeling disconnected.
Okay.
Mhm. So just keep that in mind. That is a card you can spend at any point during this heist.
And we spend it at a time that has something to do with the apathy or disconnection to get an extra dice, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You guys are on your way, and I am gonna start a little clock. I'm just gonna start a little clock. Don't worry about it. It's just a little.
Oh, I'm sure there's nothing
No,
to
I'm
worry
not worried
about.
at all.
I would
Yeah.
worry.
Secret clock.
One thing that I never worry
secret
about
clock.
is when you say you're going to start a clock. I feel safe.
Start a
Yeah.
secret clock.
I always feel safe when you say that.
There's not going to be any consequences.
I always feel upset when you say that, Kat.
It's just gonna be.
Why? I mean, there's no what based on what?
I don't know. It's just an irrational fear I have.
Okay, so as you're looking out the viewport, you can see the station as it recedes into the distance, and you get a sense of just how incredibly small you are in this vast, vast world.
I'm not small, so I don't get that sense.
Okay, Friedrich. But you see as the space station that you were just on shrinks into a dot the size of a marble as you are approaching the moon of this planet. The moon appears ahead of you as a purplish pink dot growing larger and larger. And then Tria hits a few buttons and she says, "All right, folks, we are going to get off of this rust bucket and get into something a little more flashy, a little more, well, a little less comfortable, in fact. All right." She hits a couple switches and you hear a rattling and shaking that just rumbles through the ship, and she hits some more buttons on the cockpit and it puts it into an autopilot mode. And then she gets out of the cockpit and heads back towards the cargo hangar of the ship. And she gestures for the three of you to follow her.
All right. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay. She takes you down, and as you guys arrive in the cargo hangar, you see that all of that rattling and shaking was a compartment in the floor opening up. And you see that there is a whole nother ship inside this ship.
Whoa.
What?
The secondary one is a much smaller ship, slim, with room for a pilot and maybe 2 people if you squeeze. Extra passengers.
There
2
was
people and a deer.
only one seat.
Yep. So she says, it'll be a bit of a tight squeeze, but, well, you do what you must, right?
Of course. Let's get in.
And Friedrich grimaces.
Bingo, I don't want to hear, "Of course, let's get in" from you, tiniest creature on the ship. Takes up no space, needs no chair.
Well, I suppose I could sit down first and you could kind of, maybe there's a
Friedrich?
trunk.
You'll have to sit in my lap. There's nothing else for it.
I'm not doing it.
You will sit in my lap and the bingo will sit in your lap.
Yay!
It is
That
the
sounds
way.
so fun.
It is the way it must be.
What if we don't go to the moon?
We'll make like a free drink sandwich.
Don't say that.
Friedrich, I promise I'm a very comfortable lap to sit on.
I sincerely doubt that. And I don't want you trying any funny uses.
No, can you repeat that last sentence for me one more time, please?
You heard me.
And while you guys are arguing about this, Tria has gotten into the pilot seat of this little ship, and she is flipping her switches and hitting her buttons. She says, all right, bus is leaving, whether you're on it or not.
Valerian runs and sits down in the seat next to the cockpit.
Oh my God. Bingo hops up, and he can hop really high for like how little he is. And he hops up like into like the dashboard area, and he's just like waiting.
Valerian pats his lap.
Making it worse, Friedrich very stiffly comes over and he kind of tries to sit on your thighs so that he doesn't have to sit like truly in your lap properly.
Sure. Valerian says, I promise I won't tell your boyfriend about these.
I'm going to kill you.
Bingo leaps into your lap, Friedrich, and curls up like the little deer statue. Like a little loaf.
And nice. Friedrich, like unconsciously, is like rubbing little circles in your fur to try and distract himself.
Yeah, he needs the help.
All right, so the top of the ship comes down over the two seats is a glass dome. And Tria says, all right, 3, 2, 1, disengaging from the big worm. Little worm is go.
Little worm is go!
Yay!
And the bottom of the big worm opens up and the smaller ship drops out of it and into the blackness of space. As soon as the little worm leaves the belly of the big worm, you feel the bonds of gravity fall away from you, and the blackness of space envelops the ship. There is nothing but a glass dome between you and the infinite vacuum beyond, as Tria sends you hurtling towards the moon.
Then Valerian, his little cat fingers grip the armrest, and he is unusually silent.
Bingo is like not strapped in, so Bingo starts floating away.
Whoa.
And has stars in his eyes, and he's like,
Wow, this is amazing!
I'm assuming that the straps are strapping both me and Friedrich in. Okay, okay.
you guys have to hold on to me.
Yes, I think I go to get hold of Bingo, and I think the anti-gravity is kind of a blessing for Friedrich because it distracts him from having to sit in Valerian's lap.
Yeah, when you try to grab Bingo, he like, not like he hits your hands out of the way, but he like kind of walks on your hands with his little hooves.
He kicks
and then,
off.
like kicks off and like is going around.
And I do think Friedrich is just like fascinated by this. Like, you know, he's never experienced anything like this before. So he's just sort of, trying to observe and understand. And he's also quiet.
Tria glances over at you guys because, geez, you'd think that you guys had never experienced 0G before.
0G.
Gravity, none of it's here. 0 and the gravity.
Fascinating.
0 gravity.
Don't tell me.
Actually, it's a point of fact. There is gravity in space. It's everywhere around us.
I've experienced it before, but it's amazing every time.
What the fuck, Bingo? Everything you say is crazy, making me.
And Tria says, jeez, don't tell me you are a bunch of planet-bound pussies, are you?
Yes, I am a planet-bound pussy for sure.
There's no need for such language.
Well, don't get too used to it. This is just a short hop. In fact, we are entering the atmosphere of Aloysia. Welcome to the Pink Moon. Or something. I don't know what they call it here. This isn't my system. All right.
And as we start landing, Bingo flies back down, pushing himself off and stuff into your lap and is like,
Hold on to my straps.
I hold on to his little straps, and I assume I fall back down into Valerian's fucking lap.
You absolutely do. As you guys enter the atmosphere of this moon, there is a rattling, a bumping. Then it smooths out as you are now flying through a pinkish purple sky. Below you, there is forest that stretches out in all directions. And then you begin to receive a transmission on the ship. And you hear a transmission coming through that goes,
What does that mean?
Tria hisses through her teeth. She says, damn. Well, I should have expected this. It must be a signal. They'll want a return.
But we have all those fancy codes.
Those are Imperial codes. These bastards won't want those.
Wait, who is communicating with us?
Whoever's down on that moon, rebels, pirates.
Hey, Bingo! You know the code for the pirates?
I don't know. I can.
Oh, Bingo, I wish you were lying right now.
Okay. Tria, can we open communications with them?
You betcha, boss. Opening a communications channel now. Say what you want to say. We are live.
Hello, moon people. This is Valerian, and I come bringing codes for you. I'm gonna roll sway.
Your roll sway. This is going to be a desperate standard.
Okay.
Desperate.
I mean, they could just blow up our ship.
Does Bingo want to give me any assistance? Because Bingo got the code.
Bingo, you'll die too if we blow up.
Bingo, you will also be killed if I fail.
Yeah, Bingo will help you out.
Well, I got 4 4s.
4 is a success.
4 is a success. That is
With
a
a
success with a consequence.
Yep.
I'm filling in another tick of this cloth.
Okay.
The claw.
And this was a desperate action?
It was, so take a point of experience. Okay, what are you going to say with a 4 in mind?
Beep, boop, beep. We have your stuff. The guy didn't give us a code. You can have it, or you can blow up our ship and lose it. Like, what do you want from us?
And Bingo looks around wild-eyed and says,
We're either gonna fight the Empire or we'll go down fighting.
And there's a long pause, and then a voice crackles through the communications and says,
Land immediately. You will be met with force upon landing.
Yes, okay.
Come out with your hands raised.
Great negotiating, Valerian.
This is what the Empire's supposed to stop. This kind of bullshit.
what does Tria think about that?
Yeah, is she like that?
No.
Why not?
Tria, sucks on her teeth and she goes, all right, that's on me. I did not check to see if you guys were idiots or not.
That one was on my companion. I can assure you, I am a capable human being.
Hey, who's the fool? The fool or the fool who follows him?
I didn't follow you anywhere. If anything, you followed me.
Okay, Mr.
I
Lamp
should
Boy.
have known from all the arguing, but oh, do I love a payday. Yes, I do. I do love a payday. Oh, it's so unfortunate to be a species that needs to eat. I could be a Breatharian. Breatharians don't need to eat.
Not Breatharians.
Not Breatharians.
Bingo gives her a little lick on the hand and says,
It's okay, Tria. We're gonna get through this together.
And she looks down at you and goes, I have known cuter things than you that have tried to kill me.
Don't trust this cute thing very much either.
That sounds really sad.
And she is bringing the ship down to land. There is a bump and as the ship lands in a clearing. You can see there are other ships around it, similarly a bit beat up looking, certainly nothing as shiny and new as the Imperial ships, but you can see the very obvious guns on each of these ships, many of them, and they are pointing towards you as you land. As the top of the cockpit retracts and opens, Tria takes her hands off the controls and holds them up above her head, and she calls out, I'm just the pilot. I don't know these guys.
Valerian also holds his hands up and his tail out so that they can see his tail.
Friedrich holds his hands up and looks down at Bingo and says, Bingo, perhaps you should do the talking.
Yes, Bingo. Speak for us.
Bingo trots out and tries to hold up his 2 little front hooves and then falls down in the grass and then makes a really sad little noise and gets back up and sits like a little dog and says,
We're really sorry for the trouble.
Bingo! Give them the code!
We have a data packet.
I thought you said you're gonna let Bingo do the talking, you fucking idiots.
God damn it!
We are idiots. I'll roll a consort. Is this also desperate? Are we still?
It seems pretty fucking desperate.
Do you guys want to support
Yes,
me?
I want to support my widow friend Bingo. How many stress you have, Valerian?
I only have 1, so I can
do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Valerian, I guess, will step forward. Not quickly, very slowly.
Consort, little Bingo. Consort your little heart out.
Okay, I can sort my heart out, indeed.
And make sure you mark experience for this desperate action.
All right, well, my highest was also a 4.
Oh, boy. Okie dokie. I'm starting another clock. This one, I will tell you up front, this is Rebel Suspicion clock.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, though. It's gonna be fine.
Bingo kind of gives Friedrich and Valerian sort of a reproachful look. And then he blinks his big eyes up at how many? Is it just ships? Like, I can't see any people right now?
Just ships right now.
Okay. He blinks around at all the ships and he struggles to get off his little backpack. And then he struggles to open the little zipper with his mouth. And then he takes out the little data disk between his little teeth. And he says,
Look, we got data for you.
That is what I said.
and then he spits it out and he says,
We worked really hard to come here. We really want to help the resistance. The Empire, they've been hurting us really bad back on Outaways.
After a beat, one of the ships opens, the cockpit opens, and a man jumps out. And Valerian and Friedrich, you immediately recognize him.
And I flinch.
He is the same but different. In this world, he is slimmer, underfed, and shaggy. He wears a long brown coat with golden laurels embroidered around the collar, and he regards you guys with instant suspicion. He says, "How do I know that's not just a bunch of viruses that will infect our system and hand over our information back to the Empire?"
I would assume you have ways of ensuring that it's not. This has been passed through many hands, as is the way of all things that are being passed through resistances against large regimes. So there's always the danger that it could have some kind of trap. So
You're not doing yourself any favors,
I'm sorry,
sir.
I'm being practical. You saying you don't have a way to check if we don't know?
Bingo jumps in front of you. Bingo jumps in front of you and says,
Well, isn't there like an independent system that you could look at it on? Our friend here, she checked it out and she said it's kosher. It's good. You can get past any Empire ship in the whole galaxy.
That is what she said.
That is what I said, Tria calls. And I got paid by a copy of that data, so I would love to leave this moon just as soon as possible.
After we've concluded our business, correct?
I don't care. And Adris walks towards you, Bingo. Then he looks over at Valerian and Friedrich, and he whistles, and more people come out of the ship that he came out of. The cockpits open on the other ships, and he says, "Take them into custody. Take the data packet. Let's get it scrubbed and verified, see if it is what they say it is."
Oh, thank you.
"And I'm leaving," Tria says. And Adris holds up his hand and says, "Absolutely not. Get her out of the cockpit. Come on, all of you." And Tria looks so mad.
I mean, she did say that she shouldn't have trusted us.
Yeah, no,
so...
Valerian, you get the sense she is not mad at you. She is mad at herself.
Yeah, well, I mean, she thought she was taking advantage of us.
Yep. Tria is pulled from her cockpit, and Friedrich and Valerian, they put on these like magnetic cuffs, cuff your hands in front of you. And then they come to you, Bingo, and they look at you, and they look at their cuffs, and they look at you again, and then somebody just picks you up under their arm.
And Bingo's like huge sparkly eyes flit between his captor and the cuffs on his comrades, and he says,
Wait, custody? Are we going to jail?
I love how easily tricked Friedrich is by cute.
I do too. I'm so happy.
It's so good.
Really good.
It's a really strong character
funny.
choice. I'm loving it.
Okay.